Yeah, welcome everyone. Let's get up and get moving. So yeah, walking in place. In today's session, we'll be walking a lot, but also we're going to do some intervals. We have 6 sets today, 30 seconds. I'll show different exercises that you can do. So today we're walking on Cat Ba Island, which is an island in Vietnam, about an hour or two away from Hanoi, on the northern side of Vietnam. And yeah, most of the time it was pretty overcast while I was there. This was about 6 months ago, 5 months ago, February of this year. One of my friends was getting married in Vietnam. That's where he lives now. So yeah, you can march in place. You can also 2-step just to switch it up. So yeah, last session we talked about, just walking, tracking your steps. So many benefits to just walking at a nice light pace. Also sent out a video about lots of benefits that are not related to, blood sugar or physical health, but just more about how much thinking you can do when you go for a walk, how you can reduce your stress levels. If there's problems you're having, you can work through your problems a little bit better by walking. Good work, folks. Keep it going. We have a bunch of different hotels on this island, and especially in this area. It was, I think, like low season, so there wasn't a lot of people. And some of them almost looked abandoned. But soon we're going to come up to a view where you're going to see more of the little islands. And there's thousands of these little islands. And the more popular place is Ha Long Bay, which is actually pretty close. Basically, they're in the same waters. There's Ha Long Bay, Lan Ha Bay, and Cat Ba Bay. This is a funky hotel. And you can start to see the little islands. Yeah, some people that come to the walking group use a treadmill or even a stationary bike. So that's totally an option for you if you have one of those things, one of those machines. You could always hop on that as well. Yeah, I didn't see anyone swimming. probably like 15 degrees out. A day or two before this, though, we went on this boat climbing tour. So you go and climb on some of these little islands, which is really neat. And then when you fall into the water. I'd always wanted to do that. Okay, good work. Keep going. Yeah, I'm trying something different with the format. And if people like it, I think I'll keep doing it. But basically, I took this walking video and I integrated the exercises into the video. So it'll just cut away from the walk and it'll just be me showing an exercise. And yeah, be interested to hear what you think at the end. I think it would make it a lot easier for editing, doing it this way. Okay, yeah, so let's get warmed up. I was waiting for the first one to pop up. So yeah, rolling our shoulders up and forward. Yeah, let's take it backwards now. I'd love to know if, since last week, if anyone started tracking their steps. Feel free to put that in the chat. Okay, so circles with our arms. So yeah, this is what I meant by integrating the videos into the walk. Okay, let's take it backwards now. So yeah, feel free to stay stationary if that's easier for you while you're stretching your arms. Okay, that's kind of good. We can shake out our arms now. So yeah, I just have a few of those kind of integrated exercises, but if people like that, I'll integrate more. So I think we have a few more minutes and then I'll be showing the different types of movements you can do in our intervals. Yeah, keep it moving here. So yeah, apparently the indigenous people of this area have names for all of these different islands, and there's thousands of them, which is pretty incredible. Also, let me know if you've been to Vietnam, Hanoi, or really anywhere in Vietnam. Okay, it's cutting in and out, eh? Um, that's too bad. Thought I solved that by freeing up space on my computer. I do have one program I can shut down. Yeah, sorry about that. Not cutting for you, yeah. Hmm. Um, Give me a thumbs down if it's been cutting out for you. Thumbs down, thumbs up. It's good. Okay, so yeah, here we're just talking about. I'll pause the video for a second or just wind it. So sorry, do one more time. Give me a thumbs up if it's working well. You can hear me okay? Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry if you're having issues there. So for the intervals, we could be you could just march at a faster pace or even jog. Okay. Or you could do a harder version, like a modified jumping jack, so you're not actually jumping. Or you could do a full jumping jack. And then, yeah, we have other types of exercises like a two-step or skater. Another one is a burpee, modified burpee on a chair. So we're reaching up. You could jump. You could kick the leg back. Notice the shoulders right over top of your hands. Okay, so that's a modified burpee. And then a burpee on the ground, yeah, quite hard. That's another option. Today I'm going to do a combination of jumping jacks and burpees for myself, but you can choose what you want to do. And we will get a 10-second timer for when we're going to start our intervals, okay? So it'll give us a 10-second countdown. Up until then, we'll just keep marching. Okay, I'm glad for a lot of people it's working. Okay, so yeah, starting in 10. Whatever exercise you want. I'm gonna go for a jumping jack. 3, 2, 1. Good job. So we got the time in front of us, which is good. We don't have to rely on my attention. 10 seconds. And time. Good work. So yeah, for 30 seconds, just moving at a light pace or just taking a full break. And then the timer will just pop back on when it's time to go. We have 6 sets like this, so this is set number 2. I'm gonna do burpees next. Okay, go for it. Good work, halfway there. 5. And time. Oh. Okay, I'm a little winded. Got another nice beach up there. I'm gonna go back to jumping jacks next set. Yeah, the time will pop up on the screen when it's ready to go. And go for it. Ten seconds. And time, well done. Okay, so we're halfway through, 3 sets left. I guess I'll try going back to burpees. Okay, are you ready? Time's gonna pop up. And go for it. And 3, 2, 1. Good job. Oh yeah. You're feeling good. Okay, then it's gonna pop up. Timer. And go for it. And 10 seconds. Okay, time. Whew, good work. Last one coming up. Okay, gonna pop up soon and go for it. Okay, good job. Well done. Okay, so yeah, we got another 12 minutes in the video. So yeah, we'll gradually bring that pace back up, but no problem, you can keep it light for now. Yeah, this is a huge hotel, and this was like completely booked deserted. And I think just because it's not high season. So yeah, there's so many different ways to do intervals like this, but I love them. You can do them in 10 minutes if that's all you have. You do want to warm up a little bit, and then yeah, just picking the right body weight exercises for you. So I love 30 on, 30 off. Sometimes in our classes we do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off too. So many different ways to do it, but such an efficient workout for improving your fitness. Because if you think about it, if you had to do burpees or jumping jacks or whatever exercise you did, if you had to do that, or just walking or jogging, if you had to do that for even 10 minutes, you're probably not going to be able to keep that pace up. So intervals gives you a chance to work at an intensity that you otherwise wouldn't do if you were doing a steady pace type of exercise. Other ways you can do intervals, using something like a hill or stairs. You can do 1 minute on, 1 minute off, or just go up the hill at a brisk pace, and then come down nice and slow and do repeats like that. Anywhere from 6 to 10 is great. One of my favorite places to do stairs is behind the Parliament building, but those stairs are closed right now. I used to do it years ago. They used to have an old staircase behind Parliament that was pretty narrow. Then they closed it for I want to say 8 years, and they rebuilt these new beautiful stairs. And but now it's closed again. I don't know what they're working on right now. Good work. Another 7 minutes, so we'll do a couple more minutes of walking and then finish off with a couple stretches. I think I took a left up here and there was a little platform that you could have more views from. Do you remember when When we were staying on this island, I did some stairs in the hotel, just up and down. I think there was like 8 flights, and I maybe did it 5 or 8 times. But someone was like pretty mad. It was only like 7 o'clock, but they came out of the room and they were just like staring at me. But it was because I have these sandals that you can run in them, but they make a bit of noise. And I don't know, or something. Luckily, when I came out of the room, I was just finishing a set. But yeah, these types of workouts that we did, these kind of shorter interval training, it could be high intensity if you choose the really versions that are very challenging for you. This type of training, something you want to do once to twice a week. If it's not high intensity, you can do that, even 3 or 4 times a week. There's tons of construction up ahead. You can see some cranes. Basically, like all that area in the front was water, and then they expanded the shoreline to build hotels and stuff. Which, if you own a hotel that was at the shoreline, and then someone buys out the rights to build to create a new building in front of where you had shoreline, that would be kind of annoying. Okay, yeah, so let's do our hip flexor stretch. So one leg back, one leg forward, stretching out our hips. So yeah, if people like this new format, like I could even incorporate the stretches so you see a little clip of it. Let's switch sides. So for the recordings, having these clips, that would replace, if you've ever watched any of the recordings, it's like me, but I'm floating on the screen. So that would replace that. So you would just see a clip of me, showing the exercise for 5 or 10 seconds, and then back to the walking video. Okay, so let's repeat the hip flexor stretch, unless you can safely do a quadricep stretch. So this is where we grab our back foot and then bring our ankle to our knees. We're not turning or twisting our knee. If you can't safely do this, just do the hip flexor stretch again. Not a bad idea to stretch out the hips a bit more. Okay, good. Let's switch sides. Okay. And yeah, the video is repeating, but let's finish off with our hands on the table. Okay. So on the table or at the back of a chair, and just sink down into the stretch out the shoulders and the back. Okay, excellent. Well done today, folks. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll stop the video recording and I'll let people unmute.